Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Money Podcast, your source for all things money. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Matt Heller on the line, and he's managing partner over at Willner Heller. Matt, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Adam. Thank you for having me.
So excited to get today's topic. So we're going to talk about some opportunities that you're seeing in the equities market. But before we do that, let's get a little bit further into what you're doing over at Willner Heller. Tell us a little bit more about the firm, please.
Sure, I'd be happy to. My company, Willner Heller LLC, is a Encino-based registered investment advisory firm. We manage customized portfolios of equity and fixed income securities for individual investors, nonprofits, foundations, and businesses.
And so a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, executives listening, I mean, what are the types of clients and or niches that you like working with most?
We work mostly with families. I'd say 75% of our practice is working with individuals as opposed to institutions. And the families run the gamut everywhere from people in their 30s who are just starting families to retired families who are living on fixed income and need to supplement their monthly income with investment income.
I think that's a great transition. Let's get a little bit more into opportunities you're seeing in the market overall. So where do you want to start with that one?
Well, as I'm sure people have seen, we've had a lot of volatility lately in equities. I think it was in the third week of March where we hit under 20,000 in the Dow. We believe that at that point we were oversold. We had hit a high around Valentine's Day of around 29,000 in the Dow, and several weeks later to be down under 20,000 is quite a correction. So we went to work buying. We believe in stocks. We believe in managing money using equity securities for our clients. And right now is a unique opportunity. We haven't really seen an environment like this since the financial crisis. And I vividly remember placing trades back then where companies were at all-time lows. And if you can get them at those prices, even if you don't hit them at the exact bottom, you can see a very significant gain in not very long a period of time. And that's what we're attempting to do now.
Can you talk a little bit more about the role and or of equities in an overall portfolio and just in somebody's overall portfolio? Because I think providing that context will let them know, it just depends on how you're positioned right now, but there's opportunity too.
Sure. Well, again, we're equity managers. We believe in stocks. We believe in American corporations. We believe in capitalism. We don't think any of those things are bad words or concepts. And the reason why you want to own equities in any portfolio is over time, stocks make more money than any other asset class, more than real estate, certainly more than cash, more than bonds, more than commodities. So no matter where you are, whatever stage of life you're in, if you're on the younger side, you clearly should own stocks to plan for your future. If you're close to retirement age or even at retirement, you're still going to need to own some stocks because nobody wants to outlive their money. And other securities such as fixed income bonds, we're again at an all-time low for interest rates with the Fed funds rate being set at from 0 to 25 basis points. That's not going to get anybody to retirement. That's not going to be able to maintain anybody's lifestyle during retirement. So the one chance that folks really have is to be able to own a portfolio of stocks, which can give them an opportunity to not only stay ahead of inflation, but to be able to have a decent amount of money at many junctures in their life.
Any sectors or industries that you're finding interesting right now?
Yes. What sector you're in matters. And sectors that we've been loading up on have been mostly in the technology space. If you think about it, with the coronavirus and everybody working from home, the tech sector pretty much invented that entire concept. And we think that they'll be the least harmed by the stay-at-home orders. And more specifically, within tech, we're looking at telecommunication and software as well as hardware. and also biotech. We think that we will eventually find a cure for COVID-19. We will be able to have, in addition to a vaccine, there will be a number of different treatments which are being worked on right now. And we think that the companies who come up with those solutions are going to be rewarded handsomely with a tremendous increase in their stock price.
That's great. And so going into, again, not asking you to have your crystal ball or anything like that, of course. So going into the rest of the year, what are some of the things that you'll be planning for your firm and your clients in terms of just the overall equity markets as you see them?
Well, it's a great question, Adam, because right now we're obviously in a very dynamic situation in equities. After we reached 19,000 and change in late March, the market rallied. In fact, last week, from April 6th through April 10th, the Dow was up 12.5%, the S&P was up a little bit over 12, and the Nasdaq was up about 10.5%. That's in 1 week. Traditionally, we're happy if we can get those kinds of returns annually. However, we don't think that we're out of the woods yet. There's some significant technical analysis, which basically is trying to read the tea leaves by using charts showing where the market's been and to give us some guidance as to where it might be going. We think that with the economy in the current state, that there's going to be a few more hits. And we're actually at the moment starting to put a little bit more cash on the sidelines because we think we're going to see at least one more significant downturn before things begin to stabilize and then finally go back up. And we see this happening probably in the next 60 to 90 days.
Awesome. So, Matt, if somebody's listening to this and they want more information on Willner Heller or to connect, what's the best way for them to reach out?
I would direct people to our website. It's www.willnerheller.com, W-I-L-L-N as in N-C-E-R, Heller, Heller.com, or just give us a call. We're still coming to the office. Financial services has been deemed critical. So we're still here, although we're kind of spacing out folks coming into the office. And our phone number is 818-501-7590.
Fantastic. Well, hey, Matt, really appreciate you coming on the line today to give us some more of your thoughts on what's going on in the equities markets. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review in the Apple iTunes Store. If you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Money, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments in the comment section. Love to know what kind of things and projects you're working on. And Matt, thanks again for coming on the show.